It's important for me to check in with all of you as tomorrow is the election in the US. It is a high impact event here in the markets. The markets are going to key off one way or the other. I want to check in today, not to review the markets, not to set up what we're looking at over here, right? And what we're looking at is a jumpy market. You could see intraday, if you haven't already, intraday, you could see the wild swings that we're seeing, right? First trading up and then all the way back down and then up again across the board over here. It is jumpy out there. The markets are nervous with good reason. I wanted to check in with you, not to go over charts with you today. I wanted to check in with you, number one, because you're important to me. Number two, because I just want to really get everyone really just on the mindset right now. You should be neutral. You should not have a biased opinion going into this event. The person that has the greatest edge into this event tomorrow is the one is neutral, watching and waiting to see how the market reacts, and then going ahead and getting involved. We talked about this morning, the way that it's going to work here is we're going to be able to see tomorrow, sometime in the evening, who is projected to be winning, and we're going to be able to see how the market's reacting. If there's a turn in that and then the market starts repricing something else in, we will have the vantage point to be able to participate in that rather than getting stuck in a position of hope. This should be a position of strength you're trading from tomorrow. Look, there's not much to get into. I just wanted to check in with you. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be live streaming, setting it all up, really getting into the psychology of what to expect tomorrow. And then we're going to really get going that night, Wednesday morning, and then after, we're going to have a lot of opportunity. All right. There's no edge right now. A lot of people are expecting a massive sell-off. That could very well happen. In a contested election environment, that could definitely happen. We could see the S&P. We could also see the NASDAQ break down massively over here. Maybe today was a dead cat bounce. Entirely possible. Look at this candle that formed today. That is quite bearish price action. You could see over here. It's too soon to tell. In a contested election with violence in the streets, the market will not like that at all. It will be under massive pressure. But the risk remains is that tomorrow could be a non-event. It could be a blowout one way or the other. We could have the other party concede. And then after that, at that point, we're going to have to take a look at who won the Senate. We're going to take a look at the presidency, put all the pieces together, see how much stimulus we expect and when, see how the market's going to react to it. But at that point, we could see a nice bounce. And then we'll be looking at some important technical levels where we want to really take positions and get bullish. Other thing to note today, you have the dollar unchanged on the day, holding that 94, important 94 level over there. You have gold and silver both bid today, and Bitcoin, although it was trading down earlier in the day, you could see that as the markets came off, the equity markets came off and then bounced again. Bitcoin was rising throughout that. Bitcoin's kind of still doing its own thing. The question was this just a technical a technical retrace over here today, or was it the sign of something else or more? I'm not reading anything into it. I want to see how Bitcoin is not a safe haven currency. It's not a safe haven asset. If we get into a contested election tomorrow, why gold may go bid, I do not expect Bitcoin would. However, I'm going to let price speak for itself. I'm going to reassess with you. We're going to find out how everything is reacting. We're going to see what is clear for us, and then we're going to take some positions. Right now, everyone should be neutral. Bitcoin positions aside, right? As far as, I'm not talking about Bitcoin right now. I'm talking about equities on the indexes over here. Now, it came up over the weekend on Twitter. Someone was saying, well, they expect, sometime soon, massive stimulus, S&P going to 4,500. I don't know about any of that. You all know I had a price target of 4,100 on the S&P. Do I think we'll see that next year? Let's see who wins the election first, all right, before we get into any of that nonsense. That's all nonsense right now, okay? What's important is getting through this period over here. If and when we get through this next few days unscathed, at that point, I do believe we'll see a lift in the markets. I do believe it's possible we break over this trend line. That really sets off the next major move on the S&P 500. But if we have a contested election, we could be seeing a massive sell-off. We could be revisiting over here, right? We could be revisiting somewhere around 2950 or even lower down to 2800. That's all in the cards. That could happen quickly. I'll do my best to help you walk you through it and keep you on the right side of the trade. Like I said, a quick update. I don't even want to go over the charts with you because right now no one should be setting up at trades in my opinion. At least I'm not. I do my best to keep everyone that's with me on the right side of the market. The best position right now, whether you're talking about the equity markets, whether you're talking about the dollar, whether you're talking about gold, is on the sidelines waiting to get the trigger tomorrow and then positioning ourselves. Have a beautiful day, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. It's going to be a fantastic live session. We got a lot to go over to prepare ourselves. That's it, everyone. I'll talk to you later.